Today, we got a reveal of Season 1 and the content coming for Vanguard as well as Warzone, so we're breaking everything down that you need to know about here in this video. As we go along, let me know your thoughts down below. What are you guys looking forward to the most out of Season 1? Whether it be Vanguard content, whether it be the brand new Warzone map, whatever the case may be, drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and especially if you guys are interested in any of the new Warzone stuff coming up. As of tomorrow, actually, we're going to be starting some early access gameplay footage. I got an opportunity to play Caldera early, and we'll be starting our content here as of tomorrow, so stick around on the channel. Make sure you're here for all of that, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button. With nearly 70% of viewers not subscribed, if you'd like to help us out on that road to 500,000, as well as stay up to date with absolutely everything coming with Season 1, hit the subscribe button. That said, let's jump right into it. So with so much up on deck, we ended up getting a blog post, a roadmap, an event here within game for Warzone. We got a lot to look forward to within Season 1 here, and a lot detailed today. Starting out with the roadmap, before we jump into any specific details, it gives us this broad overview of everything that we can end up seeing coming to both Warzone and multiplayer, as well as other areas like zombies, and also things like your weapons, operators, and more. So starting out with the sort of Warzone side of things here, we will see, of course, that brand new map of Caldera. We're going to talk about this a little bit further later on in the video, where we talk about this event that just happened as well, but where we'll see the new integration coming with 40 weapons across all Vanguard weaponry, a new gulag being introduced here. Rebirth Island does stay for a little bit here as of the next 24 to 36 hours, then will disappear for a little bit and come back a little later on in season, but not too far, so don't worry too much. We'll see new contracts, new public events introduced, all things we discussed already here with this. The new modes here at the very start are Vanguard Resurgence as well as Vanguard Royale, with new fighter planes, squad vehicles, and cargo trucks coming as the combat vehicles that you'll see within Caldera. For the multiplayer side of things, we have detailed 2 brand new maps, a brand new mode, and new perks and lethals coming as well, which is definitely interesting on top of everything that we see in terms of operators and weaponry and other customization items that we'll see within the battle pass and in season. For the new maps, that is Paradise and Radar. Paradise being playable on 6v6, 8v8, and 12v12 across those combat pacings. Radar being 6v6, 7v7, 8v8, and 14v14. Paradise, though, is actually a remake of Dome from Modern Warfare 3, so very excited to see how this one plays, how it feels compared to the original. That obviously is a classic map, so you should have some familiarity with it and hopefully jump in and have a nice time with it right off the rip. The new mode is Control, which makes sense. That is something that the third CDL mode has yet to be announced or anything like that, so that might actually be what we see here for the upcoming competitive season once again. New perks and lethals, we actually have 2 new perks coming within the battle pass, which we'll break down in just a little bit here, talking a little bit more details, and also then a brand new lethal in the battle pass as well. Zombies will have a handful of different things, of course, a new objective of Purge, new covenants, new weapons to play around with, those being the ones we'll see in the battle pass, new challenges, the Tome of Rituals coming in season, Von List's office, new support kill streaks, and weapon updates all coming in season as well. Though, interestingly, no mention of a brand new map just yet. Nothing that is a round-based survival map that we see as a sort of classic zombies feel, but we'll see how that all breaks down. Of course, across Warzone and Vanguard, we will see our brand new operators of Task Force Trident, Francis, Lewis, and Isabella, those ones being leaked here that we saw from the very beginning. The Cooper carbine, which is that hide carbine that we saw. The Sawtooth coming in the battle pass as well, the first time that we see that introduced within the battle pass for Melee, or at least since Black Ops 4, more so on the modern battle pass system. The Granco anti-tank rifle, which is the PTRS. The Wellgun is coming in season, and the Katana is mentioned as coming in the launch window, so that could be right at launch or shortly thereafter. We'll see that the store is also coming with this season, with a couple of detailed things here already listed in the blog post. But that's the roadmap, the overall general look at the season here coming up. But to break things down a little further, the blog post expanded upon all of these sort of points of interest and talking points that you may be interested in. Of course, the 24-hour access period starts as of Wednesday for Caldera, the brand new Warzone map. The battle pass will give us brand new 100 tiers across Vanguard and Warzone, and also again through Black Ops, Cold War, and Modern Warfare, with that synchronized leveling system and progression system that we'll see coming along with that. Of course, 3 functional weapons, as we mentioned, because the melee is in there as well. 2 new perks, new equipment, and all things like that. all for free, plus all the customization items you'll normally get. The Cooper carbine is actually an assault rifle we talked about in the weapons video the other day, how we were wondering if the Hyde carbine would be something classified as an SMG or a rifle, given that it was kind of an experimental weapon that had the ability to do both and was often regarded as a highly accurate rifle in some cases, even though it was built as an SMG. So that is something that is an assault rifle within this game. Tier 15 of the battle pass. The Granco anti-tank sniper rifle will be at tier 31, so your new sniper of the PTRS is coming back, and again, early on in the battle pass. The Sawtooth is a melee unlocked at tier 37, again, all for free here at this, which is definitely nice. And that Katana, that melee, is going to be in the launch window. That's not detailed. That's probably coming through a challenge like we normally see with melees, but again, the Wellgun coming in season. The two new perks include Serpentine, which is a perk 1 category perk at tier 21 of the season 1 battle pass, where sprinting reduces incoming damage. So breaking into a regular sprint will slightly reduce all damage from ballistics and explosives, while tactical sprinting can cut the damage down by more than a quarter of its normal value. So interesting to see how that will affect the overall play. And Intuition is a perk 1 category as well at tier 44 of the battle pass, where your vision will pulse when enemies are nearby, even through walls. So kind of reminding me of a sort of Oracle effect from Call of Duty Ghosts, but this says it's similar to High Alert in previous games, but with a shorter range. So hopefully it's not too much OP where you have a super extended ranging and you see where everybody is through walls, but that'll be really interesting for stealth play here at this. Also though, making tier 1, both of these being introduced with that, a little bit more valuable in that perk selection. Of course, you have other things like Ghost, Cold-Blooded, and also Scavenger, so those can definitely make a difference here with that. There's a special incendiary grenade at tier 39 as well, which will obscure an area in white fog and burn those who come close to it, so another interesting bit to add to your arsenal. Personally, I'm actually pretty interested to see how this all will unfold throughout the year. Of course, Call of Duty World War II introduced different sort of perks whenever that was the main year of support, so Sledge has a history of doing this, and they've introduced some cool things in the past, so I'm all for seeing where this goes in the future. Hopefully it's just still pretty balanced. And then finally, talking about the season ahead here, what was detailed and revealed was that we do have a brand new seasonal event coming called Festive Fervor. And this, if you guys remember back a little while ago, we talked about some leaks that were data mined right around launch coming for season 1, and it detailed a Krampus operator. Looks like that's all but confirmed now based off of the imagery we ended up getting for this teaser for Festive Fervor. So that is something you can expect as well. The seasonal leveling system was the final thing detailed here really in terms of this blog post, where they talked about how just like last year, your prestige and level will reset down to your last prestige that you ended up getting. So if you got to level 100, 101, you will be prestige 3, but you'll start at level 1 here. And then from there, level 50 is a brand new prestige, prestige 4, level 100, prestige 5, 150, 6, 200, 7, and then from 201 your master prestige, and then 1000 is that end goal that you can go to, again assuming you play as much, just like last year. The final thing that we can talk about is that of the last hours of Verdansk event, which was live as of today. It's still live when this video goes out, although man, I gotta say, while it was bittersweet to get one final victory here within Verdansk, for an almost 2-year retrospective look at Verdansk, a sort of coup de grace finale of it, it was a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie. It's basically just a regular match of Battle Royale with a new special scavenger contract kind of coming down and accessible via this sort of Skyfall event where these satellites would come in, but instead it's a bomber. You have to pick up that contract, complete a sort of scavenger contract, get a loadout drop, and then you're back into the action. So realistically, you can get multiple loadout drops, but I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more. The only real sort of exciting part was at the very end, where you end up getting all forced to one singular bunker, create some interesting gunfights and things you can go for, and then of course at the very end, if you win, you end up getting a calling card for not only participating but also for winning, and you get a vehicle skin for the upcoming planes. There is a cutscene at the very end, but truth be told, it's hardly a cutscene. It's kind of just a teaser. It's not really anything that gives any closure to Verdansk. Nothing that you see Task Force 141 or Adler and co. come back and sort of give a, hey, this is where we're going now. It's just kind of a little cinematic teaser showcasing some points of interest. So it was cool, but also kind of was hoping for a little bit more. But anyways, that was what happened today, what was revealed, what was added in terms of the playable space. So that's where we're going to wrap it up. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this year? Are you liking what we saw so far out of Season 1? Is there anything in particular you're really looking forward to? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Warzone, Vanguard, Season 1. We got you covered here on the channel. So if you're interested, hit that subscribe button. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name is Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.